What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from DopeTechDaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys part one of a two-part series comparing the Galaxy S9 Plus and the Huawei P20 Pro. Today we're going to look at 5 reasons that you want to buy the Galaxy S9 Plus over the P20 Pro. In the next few days I'll make a complimentary video talking about 5 reasons to pick up the P20 Pro over the S9 Plus. Now as usual I do have a Google Keep document in the description, which you can check out the full text list if you want. But let's go ahead and get into these 5 reasons in the video. The very first one is something that a lot of people are probably not aware of, but it is a pretty big deal, and that is that the Huawei P20 Pro cannot stream Amazon Prime or Netflix in full HD. So if you go into Netflix and open up 2 videos, you see here I've got Seth Rogen's Hilarity for Charity on each of the 2 devices. You notice the little HD icon on my Galaxy S9 Plus. You see that that's not available on the Huawei P20 Pro. And indeed, if you do stream this video on your P20 Pro, you'll notice the maximum resolution is 540p, which isn't even regular HD at 720, and it's not even close to full HD at 1080p. So obviously, if you don't watch video on your phone that much, it's not a huge deal, but it's certainly a bummer when you pay so much for a flagship that you can't even get full HD streaming from your favorite streaming services. The next thing I want to talk about is software simplicity. So this is one of the few times that you're going to hear me say the Galaxy S9 Plus has a little bit cleaner looking software than EMUI 8.1 on the P20 Pro. Now the P20 Pro has a lot of features, and I'll talk about that in the follow-up video, but there's so many features that things are just a little bit crowded, and also the way notifications are handled and things like that just aren't quite as nicely streamlined as they are in the Galaxy S9 Plus. In addition, one other thing that I really like about the S9 Plus that's not available on the P20 Pro is that the stock launcher has the swipe up and to get into your app drawer sort of gesture that you see on the Pixel devices. Most of the Android manufacturers are going to this swipe up gesture now. You see that Huawei has the app button still there, and there is no option to actually get the swipe up gesture. Now if you want, you can put all the apps on the home screen, but that's too close to an iPhone, and I really like having my app drawer. I just want to have the swipe up gesture available. So while Samsung and Huawei both offer a lot of features, I think Samsung has simplified and made their software look a little bit cleaner compared to Huawei over time, and I think that's still a differentiating factor for a lot of fans of Android. The next thing I want to talk about is processing power. So you've got the Snapdragon 845 in your Galaxy S9 Plus. You've got the Kirin 970 over here in the P20 Pro. Now obviously in day-to-day use, sort of just navigating the UI and opening apps, you're not going to see a huge difference in the way the 2 processors perform, and that's not really a problem. But if you're a gamer or you like to do a lot of multitasking and things like that, the Snapdragon 845 is a superior processor, and for things like multitasking, using multi-screen on your Galaxy S9 Plus, you'll definitely notice that power, whereas the Kirin 970 does benchmark much lower, and in multitasking applications it is a bit slower. Now that's not going to matter to most users, as I said, but if you're really into gaming or you need to multitask a lot with your phone for work, it is something to consider when making your flagship purchase. The next 2 items are actually quite simple. The first one is the headphone jack. So obviously, if you look at your Huawei P20 Pro versus the Galaxy S9 Plus, you'll notice on the bottom there is no headphone jack on the P20 Pro, also not on the top. You have it right there on the Galaxy S9 Plus. Now this is kind of a dying breed of phones that are offering the headphone jack, and I'm really glad to see that Samsung has stuck around because I like listening to wired audio. I know they're probably going to eventually get rid of it as well, but at this point, if you're really looking for that wired audio, if you're an audiophile, this is a big distinguishing factor, and it's something that you're just not going to get with Huawei. So if you need the 3.5mm headphone jack, you should go with the Galaxy S9 Plus for that reason. The final reason is also a very simple one, which is related to something that the Galaxy S9 Plus offers, which the P20 Pro does not. If you actually open up your Galaxy S9 Plus, you can see here at the top where you have your SIM tray, there is a place in there to insert expandable storage, so you can insert a micro SD card and get as much extra storage as you want. On the P20 Pro, if you want to get extra storage, you're going to have to pay more money. In certain regions, they have a bigger storage variant available, but not all regions even have that option, and there is no expandable memory option. If you want to go all the way up to 512 gigabytes, you can get the Mate RS, but that costs over $2,000 and is probably not a feasible option for most people. So those are my 5 reasons why you might want to pick up the Galaxy S9 Plus over the Huawei P20 Pro. You've got the Netflix HD streaming, the micro SD storage expandability, you've got the headphone jack, you've got a bit simpler software, and more processing power if you're a gamer or a big multitasker. So anyway, guys, I will make up that following video that will have the 5 reasons to buy the P20 Pro over the S9 Plus. You can probably guess some of them already if you want to drop some guesses in the comments section below. You guys can find me at dopetechdaily.com, Google+, Instagram, and Twitter. The links in the description. Appreciate you checking out the video. You can find me at gadgethacks.com as well, where I write about Android every day. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.